Okay, so I know you're talking to the devil because you're not talking to me. So yeah, the devil can get a black eye, but not me. All right, so uh, Sarah said your parents was doing their best. Okay, so if all of our parents in our community were doing their best, and this is what we've gotten, this is what all their hard work has brought us, then we ought to. No. Therefore, Republicans are the right party to put in power, right? So that was their best, right? Like, I didn't start. I'm not even gonna say that. So, this is we're working on your heart posture. We're working on your posture. I'm already there. You guys aren't there yet. Your heart posture. So you have to forgive white America. Yeah, you gotta forgive white America. So we can move onward. The principles are in the Bible, not of man. Okay? Not of man. Because you see where this is getting us. Everybody wanna start doing assassination, all these assassinations, because they not following the Bible. That's why me and Charlie and everybody were pushing for our generation Z. We're pushing for faith. That's what, or not pushing. We were pursuing faith. That's why we pursued faith. And so don't corrupt our youth. Don't corrupt our youth. So yeah, we're working on y'all fixing y'all hearts, putting Republicans into power, because all of those Democrat policies did not work. What else? Oh, yeah. So, Nick was deflecting when asked about JD, asked about our VP. He was deflecting. He started talking about Erica. Sneeko asked what's going on, and Nick said that was one flavor, like one sauce, one thing, one version of himself. And then he said that Erica did a 180 on JD, on the vice president. But that's not completely true. All she said was we need to be grateful that we have the president as Trump in office, because this whole year the VP has been saying the VP as in I'm just focused on doing a good job, and he was saying that until he started backdooring. Well, he was backdooring the whole time, but then he's really started backdooring, and then he started coming out more, and he was expecting to get this start this new movement in the right where people are more liberal, but it's not gonna appeal to the base. So he wanted to get rid of the base. So he's been saying this whole time that I'm going to focus on doing a good job, which he didn't. He let his ego he let his ego take charge. That's why Erica said, let's just focus on the president, because they're saying that so they can set up the VP to be put in as the next president. And that's where all the media influencers, all of them are prepping for this, for him being put in power, so that they can, like Nick said, at the end, the Roman Colosseum, to more violence, because that's where their hearts are at. They're not mature enough yet to understand that America isn't a place for that sort of combat. We're trying to lead the world out of violence, out of extreme amount of violence, rather than show them this is the place the world is actually, America is actually the grand place for violence. You understand? So, yep, I was worried and still worried about the life of the homeless girl. So yeah, she was yelling, "Help, help, help," startled me. I wasn't scared, because you see it barefoot, I ran right to the action. Duh. But it startled me. Of course it would startle you. But I didn't run away. I should have said it startled me. Getting better with my words. What else? This isn't. So first it was about stewardship. Now it's about heart posture. Yes, this is about your heart posture. And you see, you guys don't want me to have a shirt. You guys don't want me to have a place to stay. You guys don't want me to. You don't want me to shine. And if you were acknowledging me, you would acknowledge my full name, Palmer Williams IV. Thank you, Palmer Williams IV. Thank you, Palmer Williams IV. That's what we're all waiting for. Plus more. Yes, I definitely forgive you all, but that does not mean that I'm doing business with you all. Not at all. Because you are the manager. That's what God told you. Me, however, is the owner. I am the owner. Not gonna change. That. I really don't understand why we're still debating if I've changed or not. I don't understand what y'all want me to do. That's why I said y'all want me to walk on water. Yeah. So I don't know why you guys aren't thankful that God decided to show you guys a miracle through me. It's crazy. Should be more grateful. Yeah, so, and I don't know why people say, like, I'm not really trying to prove that I'm a good person. I'm just doing what, the Bible. I'm just walking out the Bible. Excuse me. I'm just, trying to hold people accountable. Not a contradiction at all. If you guys were clear enough, we could really get to the bottom of all of the accusations that has been surrounding my being. But you guys don't want to do that because you're in the wrong. And I've always asked me, my family, to train with me. All that running I was doing for them peace deals and stuff, and not naming one of them was like, oh, can I work out with you? Can I join you? None of that. Excuses. Excuse after excuse after excuse. Yeah, we got, I don't know what you guys are talking about, obedience. I've been obedient. I overperformed I've out performed. I've outperformed. I've overperformed. I've outperformed obedience. You weren't even expecting me to be this great. No one was expecting this. That's why everyone keeps saying it. So, I do. This isn't communism. I do get a choice in which direction I want to take my skills. Like, what? What? Yeah. You gotta look at one of the videos in the beginning with Erica Kirk when this first all happened. She almost laughed, like she almost started busting out laughing when she was asked the interview question. You gotta check that out. It's like probably a month or two ago. Check that out. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Jay Z should have gave Ye 40 million. He wasn't thinking. Yep. What else am I to touch on? Yeah, like the book said today, I noticed that you guys weren't walking uprightly, so getting you guys back on track and sharing the true gospel. This is what the true gospel looks like. What else? Yeah, so you gotta forgive. We're working on y'all heart so y'all can forgive. And go through this process of refinement and purification. That's what we're working on. You guys. As in, God is speaking through me to talk to you. Remember that. So all remember that. Remember you remember. So we should definitely starting tomorrow again for another time. We should start promoting trades carpentry in particular, specifically. The trades. That's what we're promoting.
You call yourself grown. Top of the morning, bottom of the motherfucking bullshit. Let me talk. Roll the fuck up. You call yourself grown. Your age in number seems grown, but you still don't know how to cope with how you feel about shit. So you make stuff up in your head to cope with what's going on, and that is the lot of y'all. You don't realize your biggest problem is the fact that you don't know how to cope with your adult feelings. You grown in age. You call yourself grown, but you still do downward spirals when you go through shit. And then you make up stories in your head to be able to cope with the feelings because you have no true adult tools, right, to be able to process what's happening with you. And so you make these lies up, you believe them, and then you think other people are the problem. You go to drinking, smoking, trauma bonding, suppressing your feelings, or carrying on emotionally, all lot just loose psychologically. Y'all think that this be an actual deal, meaning I'm
Yeah, so promote sober living. Yep. That's what we need to get back to, promoting sober living. I know it's tough. I know. But it's so worth it. It's very worth it. Though, yeah, so you don't want to be a transgressor of the law. And you don't want to pander to transgressors of the law.
motherfucking bullshit. We talk roll the fuck. People the problem. You go to drinking, smoking, trauma bonding, suppressing your feelings, or carrying on emotionally, all lot just loose psychologically. Y'all think that this be an actual deal, meaning I'm dealing with my issues. No, you're not. No, you're not. You behaving like a child with a temper tantrum. You just don't see it that way. And this is actually unattractive as fuck. You have no adult coping skills, and then you want to show up in adult relationships and tell other people what the fuck they're doing wrong. No, sir, no, ma'am. You need to go see about yourself. You're not healthy right now. Let me tell you something else. The way you respond when you wrong is like an elementary school kid who need an adult to come get them the fuck in line. And a lot of y'all, you've been like this for a while. This is the reason why I be a lot of people that want to go upside your head or that do go upside your head. And it be dead ass wrong for them to put their hands on you, but you act like you need somebody to come get you in fucking line because you don't know how to get yourself in line. And what I mean by in line, deal with your own shit like you know it's your own shit. But see, here go the problem. Y'all don't be knowing it's your own Y'all shit. Be mentally weak. You done bought, co-signed, endorsed, and got married to fucking delusion as soon as you got grown. Because when you can't deal with these feelings, when you can't process being wrong, when you can't take somebody else not agreeing with what the fuck you got going on or things going your way and you get your big emotions going on, you don't know how to cope. And so you make up shit in your head about people, about what happened, about what's going on in order to make yourself feel better. Now, let me help y'all out. Go to therapy. Get an accountability partner. Get a life coach. Start meditating. Go to yoga. Go to the gym, right, when you're upset. Get a journal. Really start to write down and process what you feel and confront it. Confront it. Accept it. Own that it's yours. All of these things are a part of getting in a better space as a human, male or female. Deal with the shit that y'all be wanting other people to deal with by dealing with y'all. Everybody want loyalty. Everybody wants somebody to be stuck with them. Stay with me. I'm right or if I'm wrong. You don't even know how to deal with yourself when you right or when you wrong. You don't know how to deal with yourself when you believe that you right. And most of the time when you believe you right, you ain't. And just sit with that thought. You don't be right when you think you be right. And a lot of shit don't even be about right or wrong, even though you be wrong. And a lot of y'all, you got this from your childhood. You got this from the very people that raised you, the people that you love the most. And so it's going to be that much more difficult for you to get rid of this behavior. Y'all have in your mind all these other things that other people doing.
That's what I'm saying. The right or wrong. Oh my God. Like, don't say you with somebody if you're right or wrong. Just say that you trust their judgment. And if they do make a bad decision, then you're not with them if they make a bad decision. Like, come on, guys. Like, let's not blur the lines. That was a bad call. So yeah, we're focusing on establishing faith and pursuing faith. Yep. I guess that's it for now. Yeah, so let's not talk about me and let's get you to fixing yourself. Like, I would not be like, when somebody touching me like this and like putting their hand on me like that, like on your shoulder and stuff, like, don't be touching me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Like, even though you trying to like make it seem like that's how y'all be getting y'all anger out, is because you be trying to. What do you mean? That's how y'all be getting y'all anger out, because you be like pushing people and stuff, and it's like, that's why I be like, don't touch me. Like, boundaries is a real thing that I need men to understand. Let's get back on pushing faith and why the power of man can never be the power of God. Because the power is with the people. Stop lying to the people and tell them the truth. Excuse me. Don't be lukewarm. Don't just like stay lukewarm. Like, you progress every day. Try and get out of that lukewarmness. Like, the middle is lukewarm. Ain't that what it is? Yeah, we're working on trying to get from lukewarmness. Yeah. So y'all know y'all got y'all work cut out for you this week. That's what we're focusing on. Can you try and read a Bible verse? Can you try and do that to the people? Can one of y'all try and do that? Can we get back on faith? Because it's popping. Yeah. Yeah, cause like y'all teaching the kids leverage and stuff now, and it's like you don't want that. You don't want that. Trust me.